Hi, I'm here from the Graduate College, and I'm here to show you a PowerPoint presentation on the Master's Plan of Study. Okay. All the forms discussed in this video are available on GradPath. If you're unfamiliar with GradPath, please see the video Introduction to GradPath, or read the GradPath FAQs for students on the Graduate College website. The first form for all graduate students is the Responsible Conduct of Research. You must submit the Responsible Conduct of Research form in order for any other GradPath form to be available to you. The form has a box for you to tick. The form does not have any routing. So once you've ticked that box and hit submit, there's no delay and you immediately have access to the following GradPath form. So the second form for a master's student is a plan of study. You should meet with your faculty advisor prior to submitting this GradPath form. Different departments have different expectations, but the Graduate College suggests that you submit the plan of study no later than your third semester. The first time you submit the plan of study, you can click the Create New button. If your plan of study has already been approved by all the reviewers, you can either view current to see what you submitted and what is on your plan, or you can click the Modify button to make a change to your plan. You'll then resubmit and it will go through all the reviewers again. In the plan of study, you're asked to enter your expected graduation term. If you're working on 2 degrees, let's say a master's degree and a PhD, you'll have 2 different expected graduation terms, most likely. So for the master's, enter the date you expect to complete the master's, and later when you're doing your doctoral plan of study, you'll enter a different expected graduation term. If you change your expected graduation term, you do not need to resubmit this form. You can simply email your degree counselor, and they will change your expected graduation term on UAccess for you. Master students have 6 years to complete their degree. So on your plan of study, do not include coursework that will be more than 6 years from your expected graduation date. You do have the option of petitioning to see if you can get permission to use coursework that's more than 6 years old, but that would involve a graduate petition, and there's no guarantee that will be accepted. In the plan of study, you will be asked if you're doing a thesis. If yes, you'll be asked to enter the title of the thesis. If you don't know the title yet, you can leave it blank. And then later on, the next form, you will again have the option of entering a title for your thesis. Those who are doing a thesis are required to archive it. Please ensure you submit that by the deadline provided on the Graduate College site. And refer to our sample pages for the title page and the second page in your thesis. Those are very strict formatting guidelines. We also have a formatting guide to give you ideas on how to do your references, your table of contents, etc. Okay, the next thing, after your expected graduation term and the title of your thesis, you'll be asked to nominate your major advisor. For most departments, your advisor must be a faculty member, a professor. You do not need to submit a new plan of study if your advisor changes. The bulk of the plan of study will be your coursework. You need to list all the courses that you will use to meet your master's degree requirements. So you'll have the option of selecting from courses you've already enrolled in. Those could be courses you completed in the past or ones you're taking right now. Courses you will take in the future, and courses that the U of A Graduate College has marked as eligible for transfer. Here's what it will look like on your plan of study. You have the 3 options there. What if I get a warning on the plan of study? There are several reasons GradPath might try to alert you to a problem on your plan. For example, perhaps your coursework exceeds the time to degree limit. Maybe you have too many transfer units. Maybe you have too many non-degree seeking units. There are other reasons, but those are the most common reasons you might get a warning. Why can't I submit my plan of study? GradPath won't let you click the Submit button if you have not listed enough units for your major. And it won't let you submit your plan of study if you've indicated that, yes, you're doing a thesis, but then you did not include any thesis units on the plan of study. Why does the plan of study matter? Your department is going to review that to ensure that you'll meet the department's policy and be able to graduate with your master's. The graduate college is going to ensure that this plan of study meets the graduate college university-wide policy. And before your degree can be awarded, you must complete all the courses on your plan of study. Some additional things to consider. Do not include any courses that you will audit. You shouldn't have a grade of O on that plan of study. Also, do not include any courses where you got a grade of D, E, or F, or W, actually. Should have put that there. For any master's degree, you must have at least 12 graded University of Arizona credits to graduate. So you may have brought in some transfer credits from another institution. Ensure you have at least 12 graded, and by that they mean the ABC graded, not pass-fail, U of A credits. Can I change my plan of study? Yes, absolutely. If your plan is still pending, you can contact the next reviewer on the routing and ask them to deny your plan. Then, once they've denied it, you'll have access to modify and resubmit. If your plan has already been approved by all the reviewers, you can go and click the Modify button, make your change, and resubmit. But again, when you do change your plan of study, it will go through the routing again, and your department will be asked to verify if they're happy with this, and then it will come to the graduate college. How will I know if my plan of study is approved? Once your form receives the final approval, you will get an email, an automated message from GradPath Forms. Once you receive that notification that your plan of study has been approved, the next GradPath form, the Master's Committee form, will be available to you. What if my plan of study is denied? Again, you will receive an email from GradPath Forms notifying you of that decision. You can click on the View Current button to see why it was denied, and then you can modify and resubmit. Candidacy fees in the plan of study. When your master's plan of study is initially approved by the graduate college, you will be billed the relevant candidacy fees. If you modify and resubmit the plan, we will not bill you again. But if you're working on multiple degrees, perhaps 2 masters, or a master's and a doctorate, you will be billed 2 sets of candidacy fees, 1 for each degree. It takes time to approve forms. It goes through the routing, and your professors don't necessarily check this every day. So ensure you leave plenty of time for your plan of study to be reviewed and approved. And perhaps if it is denied, you're going to need more time to change it and send it through all the reviewers again. And allow enough time then, after the plan of study has been approved, allow enough time for your master's committee appointment form to be approved before your graduation date. Thank you. If you have questions, you can contact your graduate coordinator or your degree counselor in the graduate college. And our contact information is available on our website, which is www.grad.arizona.edu. Thank you.